we have a table full of strings, and we need to extract the digits and sum them up for each row. Seems simple, right? But when you have hundreds or thousands of rows, suddenly eyeballing is not an option, and messy formulas are a nightmare. Before the start, ask yourself, what is the input data? It's text, letters, numbers, symbols mixed together. And what's the output I want? A single number, a sum of all digits in the string. So we need to isolate the digits, convert them to numbers, and sum them up. Let's start with the first transformation. Keep only the digits. Why don't we create a custom column? Click Add Column, Custom Column. So we will use text select function. The first argument is our string column value, and the second is a list of digits from 0 to 9 in quotes. Now take a look at the result. Most values are fine, but here we encounter an error. The problem is that we cannot use text select function with numbers. We should change the type beforehand. That's where text from function can be helpful. So we will use it to transform the first argument, text from string. It ensures that whatever is in the column is treated as text. Sometimes your column could already be a number, but being explicit avoids errors. It's clean, predictable and robust. So the digits column is ready, but our second task is to sum it up. Let us create another custom column, called Sum of Digits. Now comes the part where most people get confused. This line looks complicated, but the idea behind it is actually very simple. The real question is, how do we get from this one piece of text to individual digits we can actually work with? The answer is text-to-list function. Applying it, now instead of one block of text, I've got a list of individual characters. That's a big shift, because once it's a list, I can start working on each piece separately. But we are not done yet. Right now, these are still text values. And again, text doesn't sum. So the next thought is, okay, I need to convert each of those into a real number. That's where list transform comes in. Think of it as go through each item in the list and apply a rule. So we can transform each item into number using number from function. Now the list becomes full of numbers, and at this point everything finally behaves the way we expect. These are real numbers. So now the last step is obvious. We just sum them. That's what list sum does. It takes the list and returns the answer. What matters is how we approached the problem. First, data type. At every step, we were very deliberate about what the data actually is. We started with text, then we created a list of text characters, then we converted them into numbers. We never assumed anything, because in Power Query, the moment you assume a type, that's where things quietly break. Good analysts don't just look at values, they think in terms of types and structure. Don't forget, complex transformations are always just a chain of simple ones.